Good morning, everyone. Time for a PATCO X update. Done a few trips. It's been thrown around an airplane. The bike is still in the box. Probably what I'm gonna do is I'll do like a time lapse and time it. And a couple of the bolts stripped out, the seat post binder bolt and one of the stem bolts. It was a bike I bought from Performance, a specialized ethos. So I won't be using a torque wrench to tighten the stem and the seat binder bolt. I got a seat binder clamp on order from Specialized. So I'll go over the box. It's been one trip to Florida on a direct flight and one on a connecting flight. So it's been thrown around on, off, what's that? 2, 4, 6 times. All right, here's the box. Threw some stickers on there. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Ben Gravy, the surfer from New Jersey, but he's got some cool videos. Radio Coffee Bar here in Austin. The wheels survived. There are some scratches on the case, but it's got these nice rubber bumpers. Not really too bad for being thrown around, but that's what you expect. The zipper works well. And it rolls really easy. The builder that built this house, they sloped my garage like ridiculous amounts. So this thing will roll down the garage. Okay, got the case open. This is the 3rd trip I've had with this bike. So the only note that I have is on rear through axle. I cut this little piece of PVC just so that when you tighten this down, it has something to tighten onto so that I can run the strap over top to lock the bike in. And this bike has Shimano Ultegra. So I unplugged the battery that goes up into the seat post, and I took the battery out and put that in my carry-on. And I also have a disc brake. I don't know if you can see it. You know, the disc brake blocks so that you don't squeeze the levers and force the disc completely closed. So this is Ultegra wireless, so it wasn't bad getting the handlebars strapped in. Just thought it would be nice too. So the rear wheel is on this side of the case, and the front wheel is underneath. All right, like I said before, this is the back wheel, front wheel's on the other side. So this really comes out a lot easier than it goes together. So I'll just pop the back wheel out. All right, and then the next step, we're just gonna undo the bike, and it comes up really easily. And the cool thing about this case, and I don't exactly remember the model numbers, I'll have to put it in the description. One of them comes with this little stand that makes this. Now, if I can get it undone. There we go. And then it just stands up and you just lift it out and this folds down. And you have a nice little stand. Then we'll pop the back wheel out, or the front wheel, I'm sorry. Just put that off to the side. And we'll just fold this up to give us some room. And then next, it all comes apart very easily. They have a cool thing here, the way the seat just gets stuck in this little bag. And it came with all this packing, and I just got Velcro to just hold the Velcro on. And the seat post just kind of sticks in there. Really easy sleeve. Sorry, getting old. I had to get glasses so I could see. I think that's how I stripped out the seat post binder bolt. But anyway, and I talked about this little plastic sleeve here. It's nice, it has this cover that goes over your drivetrain. To keep the grease. I'm sure this thing will, but I think they sell this as a replacement part also. I'm sorry, I have this camera. I got an Insta360 gimbal with tracking, so I got to keep checking to make sure it's still tracking me. All right, let's get the back wheel. And it should fit on here. No broken wheel, that's a good sign. They do give you this little like chain stopper. It slides over the axle, but I did this so that when you tighten it, this chainstay stays fixed. Otherwise you could end up with a broken, I might have to slide this, but there's like little clamps on here too that allow you to pop this up and the bike will slide on this so that the back wheel, at least you can get the back wheel on easily without like fumbling around. I don't have a torque wrench right now. But this stand, this makes it nice for just getting this set back up. It also helps that this is Shimano Ultegra wireless, so you don't have to deal with shift cables. Hopefully I didn't ruin my brake line. And it comes with this little yellow spacer. Just so you can clamp down on the headset. And like I said, one of these, probably whoever put it together, cross-threaded the stem bolt right from the beginning. And then as a note, this ethos is, I think with pedals, it's 15 pounds. And so the bike case was 48 pounds with the bike and everything in it. And I had my pedals in my carry-on. So it's something to be aware of. So that you're not overweight. And so far, I haven't had trouble with Delta or United, are the two airlines that I flew. And it was just normal checked baggage fee as long as I was under that 50 pounds. And I'm not actually sure if you can leave the battery. I had this in my carry-on, and that just slides in there. And then there's this special little tool, which I don't know if it's necessary, but this way you won't screw anything up. There's like a little slot in there. And I just did like a couple wraps of electrical tape around the seat post, just so I don't have to think about the height. Who am I kidding? This probably got screwed up from the performance bike guys. It came in this huge Bike Flights box. And like I said, I'm just gonna snug this down because it feels like this screw is aluminum. Front wheel. And I should have showed this better on this side. There's just like this, it's not like a ratchet strap. You just kind of stick it in there. And the other thing to note is there is a like little Allen screw right inside here to adjust this clamp so that it actually clamps tight. Oh, and the only thing I had to do when I got to Florida is I had to reset the trim on the rear derailleur, I guess because I unplugged the battery. It was off. You have to go into the tube app and go into maintenance to trim the derailleur because it was just a little bit off. Okay, that's it. We'll do a review on this Specialized Athos and why it's called Ragazzo Giglio on another day. Hope someone found this video worthwhile. I know I had one comment on the unboxing and that's all I care about. If I helped one person out with the box or what kind of car does it fit in. So far, this thing is fantastic rolling through an airport with the carry-on and a backpack. I had no problems at all navigating airports. Well, thanks for watching. Ciao, ciao.